Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1357 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is put a bit of yourself in the conversation. Put a bit of yourself in the conversation. And what do I mean by this? When you are in a conversation, it's always nice. It always adds value when you are able to see the other person's perspective. So it's nice to be able to connect more closely with the person when the person is speaking to you, when the person is sharing what's going on in their mind, and to truly listen. And when you give your insights, of course, to come from your own perspective. However, to be also very clear that you're not stepping into or on somebody else's foot as you speak. Think about that. Put a bit of yourself in the conversation. Come from a place of empathy. Connect more closely with the person. No, I'm not going to be sharing the show reel today because I just feel somewhere along the line, uh, I tend to lose out on your attention. And then I feel like, oh, okay, they went away. So I'm just going to do this as an experiment today. I'm not going to share the show reel. I'm just going to ask you to subscribe to the channel if this conversation is connecting with you, because here's where I post daily videos on the little things that make life big. Thank you for the love. Let me know who's watching. And today we are talking about putting a bit of yourself. Hey, Arzu, thank you for watching. So we are talking today about putting a bit of yourself in the conversation. So understanding what you stand for, understanding what your thought processing is, and to make sure that you are contributing rightfully in the conversation from your point of view, from your perspective, and also making the intention to listen with intent, listen carefully, to listen for those tiny little nuances and to connect more closely with someone in a conversation. So always put a little bit of yourself in the conversation. Be there for that person, listen closely, and put in your perspective by saying that this is your perspective. Don't just share whatever is on the outside and through your conditioning, but also be very firm and clear on what you stand for and why you're saying what you're saying. Also make it a point to listen in, to lean in and ask the person, this is what I'm hearing, is this really what it is? So that way, again, you are able to understand whether it's your model of the world that you're coming from or the other person's model of the world, and how that therefore contributes to the conversation itself, because that's so important. In a conversation, don't make it all about yourself. Put just a little bit of yourself in the conversation and see how beautifully that unfolds for you. Let me know your thoughts on this. Put a little bit of yourself in the conversation. Add your inputs to this conversation too, because that's how this conversation will grow and become more valuable to those who are listening and to those who watch it on the replay later. So put a bit of yourself in the conversation. Invest in conversations that you are part of. Do not just don't just hear people out. Invest yourself in the conversation. Listen in intently. Be fully present in the moment, in the now, and contribute as best as you can in a conversation. And again, being present not just in conversation with others, but also with yourself. Just listen in as best as you can as yourself and not as somebody else. And how do you differentiate? That's for another conversation perhaps. But if this conversation has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am, what just happened there, I don't know. The comment came and went. I am valuable. Yeah, actually, let's write in comments saying, I am valuable if this conversation was of value to you, and you will be able to apply this learning in conversations to come. I am valuable in comments if this has been of value to you. Tag a friend who needs to receive this message. This could be that friend who always listens intently and adds value to conversations, or it could be someone who needs to learn how to add value to conversations by listening in and putting themselves, involving themselves, being fully present in the moment. I am valuable. In comments if this has been of value to you. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Let me know who was watching and how this has connected with you. I am valuable in comments, and I will see you tomorrow.